Ashe Soul Tribe, it's your girl Dominique with Empathic Guidance, and I'm back with a message for your soul today. I know a lot of people probably wonder why I'm so quick to be flighty. People call it flighty. I call it resolute, okay? I recognize the signs of toxic relationships because that's all I ever been in my life. So I can peep one from a mile away. And the reason I get so flighty on these men these days is because I know clearly not only what I do want, but what I don't want from a man at all. And the things that I don't want from a man collectively is toxicity. Anything that resembles a toxic relationship, I'm just simply not interested in, my friends. And here's signs that you could be in a toxic relationship, or somebody that's toxic is baiting you to be in a relationship with them. Volunteer lies. That's number one. Probably the one thing I can't stand more than anything is somebody that lie. Sometimes I understand that you can lie to save your own ass, but at the same time, when you just volunteering lies just for the hell of it, just because you're trying to trick somebody, because you're trying to present yourself as a representative, because you don't want to show your true self, you don't want to show your true colors. To me, that's indicative of somebody that's trying to trick somebody. Unless you have something to hide, you don't have no reason not to be your authentic self when you meet somebody and you trying to get with somebody and you want them to be in your life for the long run. What would be the point? What would be the point in not being yourself? You see what I'm saying? So I run across certain things. I catch people in lies. Some people will lie about how many kids they got and turn around and tell me, oh, I got this long lost kid and they just came back after 18 years. And then I find out later on that they knew about that child from the beginning, but it was the mother's fault because the mother didn't get an abortion. So they chose to punish that child and the mother by not being around. Boom. That right there, boom, out the door. I done had people lie to me and tell me that they don't have a social media when they already showed up in my people you may know. And they didn't even know that I'm the type of person that don't even want to friend my lovers on Facebook or Instagram. So they never even had to lie to kick it, but they did. Because for whatever reason, the toxic situations that they've been in done rubbed off on them, did a snowball effect and made them toxic too. Either that or they just been accustomed to toxic relationships ever since they was a kid and they exhibit the same type of behavior they seen from their parents. But that shit won't fly with me. I came up seeing toxicity as well. I came up and I grew up having all these toxic relationships, and that's the reason why I'm writing my book, Unrequited Love, that is definitely displaying and talking about all the failed toxic relationships that I witnessed from the time I was a kid until my present day as a 35-year-old woman, healing from all of these toxic traumatic situations, whether they have been mine or ones that I actually bear witness to from the sideline. All in all of these situations, whether you witness them or whether you experience them, they have a direct effect on how you feel about love, about how you feel about yourself, about how you feel about how you want to protect yourself, your heart, your spirit, and most of all, most valuable, your love, your heart. Another thing that I realize is pretty freaking toxic about people these days that I don't want nothing to do with is codependency. It's nothing more unattractive than a codependent person, and that's on God. I don't like the type of person that feel like they have to take up 100% of my time, especially when they know I'm trying to get goals accomplished. If you feel like you got to take up 100% of my time, then that's because you're not working on goals. And if you would like to be in a not union with me, not a reunion with me, but if you would like to be in a relationship with me, then I'm going to need you to get on your goals. Don't be so focused on me that you get yourself off balance, because I don't want the dynamic that's uneven. I don't want a lopsided dynamic. I want a dynamic where we both intelligent, where we both leaders, where we both financially stable, where we both can bless each other. And I mentioned this before. I'm not working this hard to be an independent woman so a man can live off of me. I'm working this hard so I can be an independent woman that's standing alongside of an independent man. That's why I'm reclaiming my autonomy. That's why I'm, taking the time to become independent for myself as well and break away from anything that I was codependent towards before. So these type of people that make you seem like you toxic because you busy, because you working on goals, because you don't have time to have your phone in your hand 24/7 to, talk, text, or any of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that is toxic. It's toxic. Like, this person is dependent on you emotionally. Like, without you emotionally, they feel like their day is different. Regardless of whether this person talks to you or not, they day should go the same. And if they don't talk to you till the end of the night, then that should be good enough. Because why? If your person or partner or potential partner know that you like set on your goals and you focus on your goals, then guess what? They should support that 100%. What you want a bum ass person for that got nothing but time to sit with their phone in their hand and text and talk to you? What can that person offer to you? What can they bring to the table? And a lot of women out here say, you don't need to bring anything to the table. I know what I don't need to do. I already had a wealthy man before. If that's what I want again, I know I can get it. Ain't nothing to act, to put on a facade, to put on a mask, to cut my these long ghetto ass nails down and straighten out my long, beautiful Indian hair and go sit at the bar and act prissy and get a wealthy man. But obviously that's not what I want anymore. I saw both light and dark sides to that too. Yeah, I was granted everything I wanted while I was in that relationship, but shit, I left with less than what the fuck I came when I left that relationship. So wealth on another nigga behalf don't mean shit to me. My own wealth is what means something to me. Being able to add something to the equation is what means something to me, and that's how you know that I have a healthy mindset. Because it's not in my mind to use nobody, trick nobody, or none of that. It's in my mind to be myself, fulfill my dreams, and go to my grave feeling satisfied knowing that I have done that. Knowing that I didn't spend my whole life allowing people to get in my way. And that's what I refuse to do. Number three is oppressive behavior, okay? The third sign that you're in a toxic relationship is oppressive behavior. Anybody that's so insecure that you gotta stay in the house, they have to pick your friends. And typically, if you got some good looking friends, they don't want you hanging around them. If you got some single friends, they don't want you hanging around them. It don't matter if you've been knowing them for 25 years. But if a person feel like they got to control your life down to what you eat, how you wear your hair, how you wear your nails, what kind of clothes you wash, what kind of clothes you wear, you know what I'm saying, your style, your dreams, the things that make you happy, as well as the friends that you been had before you even knew them, then something is wrong with that person. This person can claim that they looking out for your best interest all they want. But honestly speaking, if they wouldn't mind who's in your life, because you're an individual. People can say birds of a feather flock together all they want, but yeah, when you're dealing with a freaking follower, if you know your partner is strong-minded and they a leader, you don't have to worry about that, because you already know that what people around them eat don't make them shit. What people around me do don't affect my life, especially if I keep my distance. I don't have to be a part of somebody's everyday life to call them my friend, but at the same time, you should not have a partner that's trying to control your life down to who you know and who you fond of and who you have a friendship with, or whether you go and see your family and friends or not. Usually when somebody trying to keep everybody else away from your life, it's because they know they getting ready to treat you so bad that they don't even want you to have nobody else's opinion or nobody to shake you and smack you and wake you up like, girl, what are you doing? Can't you see that this man is being oppressive? He oppressing you. He's stopping your growth. He's stepping on you. And that is toxic as hell. So take that shit as a sign. If you was really close to your sister and all of a sudden you don't hang with her no more. If you really have friends that you grew up with and it wasn't nothing particularly bad about them. Nothing that your partner could even tell you they didn't like about them. And this goes for males and females, because it's toxic females too. It's not only toxic men out here. But like I was speaking to on You Already Met the One, people need to start loving themselves first, because a lot of this shit stems from people not healing before they move on to the next. And that's another codependency. That serial monogamous, that's a codependency. That's a person that feel like they can't be by themselves. So they jump ship from one to another. They already start new relationships before they enter another. Why? Because these people might seem like they got it all together, or like, oh damn, they the shit so much that they can lose one relationship and they got the emotions to just snap and go find somebody else. But in reality, those people are weak. Strong people heal first. Weak ass individuals feel like they gotta have somebody around them 24 motherfucking 7. And that's the reason why these people are serial monogamous, because they feel less of a person without somebody by their side. They don't feel complete within themselves. And that's the reason why they gotta go from relationship to relationship, and they always gotta keep a nigga, or they always gotta keep a girl. That's why they are so toxic. Because they don't believe that they are enough. They feel like they gotta have people surrounding them to be something, to be valuable, to be liked, to be loved. That's more important than them being themselves and healing and learning to be that hurt person that heal people, not that hurt person that hurt more people. What toxic cycle are you stopping? Because I'm stopping lowering my standards just to make somebody else happy. Just because somebody like me don't mean they entitled to be in my life. I can give a damn if you like me. Do I like you? Can I deal with your traits for the rest of my life? That's how I'm thinking. I'm not worried about a dude liking me. I love myself too much to be worried about what dude like me. I don't care. If I don't like you, if you exhibit traits that I just can't fucking stand, then guess what? I'm going to fly on your ass just like I fly on everybody else. As somebody that don't fully accept you for who you are, I don't give a damn if you bald head, if you short, if you fat, if you tall, if you too light skinned, if you too dark skinned. If somebody approach you and make you seem like the most beautiful person in the world, then they turn around and they complaining about you the next week, then guess what? That person is a narcissist. And this is a part of the process. It's called love bombing, idealization, devaluing. Once they get to the point of trying to like slowly try to dog shit about you, after they done praised you, after they was the one to approach you, now all of a sudden you too big. Now all of a sudden your hair ain't long enough. Now all of a sudden you dress too provocative, or I don't like girls that wear eyelashes, or I don't like girls that wear long nails. All of a sudden, but they knew you to be that when they met you. I ain't changing shit for nobody. If I change anything, it's gonna be for Dominique Valentine Johnson. It damn sure ain't gonna be for no Y chromosome. Because I ain't that pressed for no dick. Shit, in the next couple of days, in the next 5 days, it'll be a whole year, a whole 365 since I had some dick. So guess what? I can go a whole nother 365, because that's how good my willpower is when it come down to actually finding somebody valuable. Your outer package don't matter to me. I don't care if your ding-a-ling hang and swing, my dude. But guess what? If your mind ain't right, if your heart ain't right, if you don't see me as the queen that I am, then I can't deal with you. I see toxic traits from a mile away. Nobody can trick me. The only person that can really step on you and step on your character, the only time somebody can step on you, step on your character, and change the way you feel about yourself is when you don't truly know yourself. When you truly know yourself and you truly love yourself, there's nothing that nobody can say, nor do. They can be with the baddest bitch up on Instagram or whatever, and you gonna laugh like, okay, nigga, see you later. Why? Because you already know that you will catch. It just depends on whether that person gonna catch or fumble. The ball is in your court, but the ball is in theirs too. Give people that equal chance. If you like somebody, give them a chance. But if they start exhibiting that toxic behavior that you already recognized from 10 relationships ago, a relationship ago, 2 relationships ago. It don't matter how many times you experience it. But once you experience it, know that you experienced it for a reason. Know that the universe didn't expose you to those type of energies so you can keep repetitively accepting that shit into your life to get the same results. What is insanity? Doing the same thing over and over, expecting a different result. You can't get with the same type of energy and expect it to treat you different. That's the reason why you got with that toxic person in the past in the first place. It's because the spirit in the universe wanted to show you, sorry for my broke nail, y'all. I'm going to get it fixed today or tomorrow. It's my daughter's 17th birthday. Today, God bless her soul. 17 years old, y'all. I'm almost a mother grown up, still looking like a kid myself. But yeah, y'all. I don't even know where I left off. But I'm going to just keep it pushing because I really wanted to wrap this up. But honestly, the only reason why we come into these toxic energies in the first place, you know, that moment when you find out somebody that you really love is really a messed up person, and you might drop down to your knees or bury your head in your pillow or cover your head with your hoodies or bury your head in your hands, and you ask God, whether it's in your mind or out loud, why me? Why you? Why not you? You gotta learn somehow. And unless you are exposed to it, you ain't gonna know what to turn down the next time. But that you wasn't exposed to those type of energies in order to repeat and repeat. Like I told y'all before, and I'm gonna keep saying this, evolve or repeat. That was done to show you this is a familiar energy that you don't want to deal with. So whenever I see something that I already survived from, I will not return to it. So people can call me fickle, they can call me flaky, they can even say I'm defensive or I think I'm too good. I'm none of the above. What I am is aware. And once I learn something, it's hard for me to unlearn it. Matter of fact, it's impossible for you to unlearn something that you already know. So I know anybody that's being oppressive, anybody that's lying just because, lying trying to trick you, lying trying to deceive you, lying trying to control you, trying to change who you are as a person, trying to make you feel down on yourself, trying to make you feel less than because they so insecure that they gotta squash your confidence in order to bring you down to their level so you can see them as greater than what they see themselves, or so you can see them as something great to be around and to begin with. Let me tell you something. Anybody that's around you and they actually great, they appreciate every aspect of you. They definitely ain't gonna be looking at no superficial shit trying to make you feel bad about it. If they gonna try to make you change anything, it might be within. Because people that want to see you win, they want to see you change your inner self. They'll come to you straight up like, how you gonna win when you ain't right within? Because that's how I come at anybody I care about. I want anybody to level up who I care about. But anybody that want to bring you down, anybody that want to break your ass down like a pound, like Cash Dow said, 313. I'm from the D. Where she be? Shit. But anyway, if anybody want to break you down or just like make you feel smaller, then guess what? You need to rethink if that person is for you. You really need to rethink if you want to give that person any additional energy of yours. You want to rethink if you want to value that person's opinion, especially when it comes to you. Unless somebody recognize what you already recognize within yourself, just skip what they got to say. Why is their opinion so important? Who died and made them God? I don't think nobody did. In your world, because you within, that's your God right there. Run your own world. And yeah, you're not the master creator. Yeah, it's a creator above us here, but at the end of the day, you in control of your own destiny. Why you gonna let some fool come along that's barely happy with their life, coming and telling you how to do and what to do, telling you things to make you second guess yourselves, telling you things to make you look at yourself sideways in the mirror? Hell no. Can't nobody do that shit to me again. Nope. Can't nobody lie and I ain't gonna know. Can't nobody tell me that I ain't shit and I'm gonna believe them again. Because yeah, people have told me I wasn't shit. And when I didn't know myself, I believed them. They had me down in the dumps and feeling insecure like, damn, I really ain't shit. Somebody I really cared about, somebody's opinion who I value just told me I ain't shit. It gotta be true. And shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't be trying to name drop at every fucking video, but honestly, I just gotta give props where they do. When somebody preach a word that I appreciate, or I preach a word that really touched me, I gotta name drop. I'm sorry. Like, I don't know how else to do it because I can't quote nobody without, I can't plagiarize. I'm a writer. So I take that shit seriously. I really don't like when people quote me without saying my name, so I ain't finna do that shit to nobody else. But again, I already wrote her, so she already know that her message today touched me. But again, Kiana Lachey, you know what I'm saying? Like today she posted a video, or yesterday she posted a video, but I was listening to shit on autoplay while I was getting ready, and her video crossed my queue again, and she was talking about basically, how people in her past told her she wasn't shit. She rose above, and she don't even have to tell them people I told you so. They can see it for themselves. Her shit speaking for itself. And that's how so many of us need to do. You don't have to fucking combat people that think you ain't shit. People tell you you ain't shit, nod your motherfucking head, walk away, and just show them better than what you can tell them. And that's all I got to say on that. But learn how to spot a toxic relationship. And how you do that, use the experience that you already have. You already know, you already experienced it. You already done dated 3 people that got the same spirit in a different body. And spirit and the universe only did that to teach you. And you didn't learn, and that's why you kept getting the same type of people. Now that you done had 3 people with the same light, don't get a 4th. Come on now. Don't repeat. Evolve this time. So yeah, recognize a toxic relationship for what it is, and don't be flexible. You can be flexible in order to make a situation work, but definitely don't flex on your morals, definitely don't flex on your boundaries, and definitely don't allow nobody to come into your life and change how you feel about yourself, because shouldn't nobody have that much power besides the man upstairs, spirit, universe, and yourself. Okay, so I hope you guys took this message. I hope this message was real well received, and that you guys have a beautiful rest of y'all Monday. I definitely wanted to do an upload in midday, because like I said, it's my daughter's birthday, and we could be celebrating for the rest of the day today once I get off of work. So if y'all could be so kind, please drop a happy birthday in the comment section. I'll definitely show her when I get home, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Asheo.